Hey, ambitious professionals. I am Teegan Bartos, founder of Jolt Your Career. And today I am chatting with Kristina about her experiences working with a resume writer. So Kristina, thank you so much for joining me.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for having me here today.
It means so much to me that you are willing, to support the fundraiser that I'm doing for Dress for Success. And so often people will ask me the same questions. And so it got me thinking, like, why don't I just ask my clients? So first question, can you share how you learned about working with a resume writer and then what the experience was like for you?
Yeah, absolutely. So I actually learned about working with a resume writer through a referral, which happened to be my mother, believe it or not. And I had an amazing experience. I was at a point in my career where I had hit a 5 year marker in the same company and was just really lost in terms of where I wanted to go and what my passion was, and really what that next step was for me. And it was so easy being able to talk to you, Tegan, and getting to see big picture what my passions are, what my strengths are, what do I want to continue to do moving forward in my career, and what do I maybe, not enjoy as much. And what is it that the job market is looking for so that I can be perfectly matched with the right job, the right career path. And that's really what you were able to help me with. I think something that I would say that's really important is that what you put into it is what you get out of it, for anyone that's looking to work with a resume writer, a career strategist. And that's something that you were really upfront with me about initially when we first started working with each other, right? So
Oh, yeah.
um, I think that that was something you asked me. A lot of digging deeper questions really helped me get to think about my career and really where I wanted to go. And I'm just forever grateful for you. So thank you.
Aw. Thank you. You touched on so many great points because it really is about you. And it's you answered all of your own questions. It was just a matter of having like a sounding board there to go a little bit deeper to really get that clarity. And then as soon as that clarity was there, it was like, okay, here's exactly how to word it, how to phrase it so it resonates with, your target companies. And you had some great success. So do you feel comfortable sharing, were you able to?
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely. So I was in medical business consulting and have a human resources background, and was really trying to figure out where do I want to pivot and go to next in my career. And one thing that I was very vocal with you about was the fact that I wanted to pursue sales full time. So I was able to, after my search and applying for jobs and getting my LinkedIn and my resume all polished, I was able to be perfectly matched with a company called Blackbaud, which is software sales. And I'm really excited that I'm able to leverage my talents with my sales background as well as my human resources background. So I felt like that this was the perfect opportunity that landed on my plate. I get to work with other human resources professionals to talk about corporate social responsibility and social impact, employee engagement, and it's just been a wild ride so far. And I'm so excited to see what the future has in store for me.
When I saw where you landed at and what their mission was, I was like, oh my gosh, like this could not be more
Yeah.
perfect. It's so you.
Yep.
Oh, I was so happy for you. Well, I know it's during the workday, so let me just ask you
Yep.
one more question before I let you go. Um, you know, some people have this misconception that they shouldn't ask for help, or that they would then be less than for working with someone to help them write out what it is they're good at, aka a resume writer, or work with a career coach to have that sounding board of, oh, how do I dig deeper? How do I have more clarity? And so what would you say to somebody who's just kind of being their own worst enemy right now with not seeking help and really beating themselves up about, I'm less than because I can't figure it out on my own, or I'm not getting the results that I want, or whatever it may be that they're telling themselves?
Yep. I think big picture, you don't know what you don't know. And a lot of the times you need a third party perspective. So, not friends, not family, someone that's a professional like Teegan to really get you to think outside the box and give you some introductions into things that you don't think that are possible that are really. So that's kind of the thing that I would say. I didn't have it all figured out when I came to you.
I mean,
Like,
who really
Tegan, I
does?
don't, I know no one does. I'm like, Tegan, I don't know what I'm doing with my life. Where am I going? I sound like that you're a therapist, but you're not by any means. So I think just getting to talk out loud with a professional and a career coach was super beneficial to me. And I've sent so many friends my friends your way, because I've
Yes.
had people calling me and they're like, "Hey, how did you figure this out?" I go, I will not take any of the credit. That was all Teegan. You need to go to her. So,
Oh, you're too
um,
kind.
well, and I think the cool thing is that you didn't tell me where to apply. You didn't tell me what the next step was for me, but you helped me get to that point. So, forever grateful for that.
That's awesome. Something just between, even though this is being recorded and is going to be posted, just between me and you, is something that I've really struggled with being a career coach, is that there's a fine line between being a coach and being a consultant. And so often
Yep.
people come to coaches because they want to be told what to do. They want a job search roadmap. And then they hire a coach and they're asked a bunch of questions and guided and empowered to figure it out, where some people really want that, like you said, career strategist, like, hey, just give me the answer now, please. And they want to save as much time as possible by figuring out how to get to point A and point B. And everybody's at a different phase in their life, so sometimes people need the coach, sometimes people need the strategist. And so being able to work with coaches like myself and nonprofit organizations like Dress for Success, it's a beautiful thing, because the solutions, everybody has a customized solution. And so I am beyond excited to be doing a fundraiser for Dress for Success. For those of you who haven't heard, Tuesday, October 26th, 8 a.m. Central Time, I'm going on LinkedIn Live to host a Kickstart Your Job Search workshop, so that way people can get the information that they need to truly have a strategic job search and to get the results, like Kristina and so many other clients that I've worked with. And like she said, if what you put into it is what you will get back. And giving back to my community is so important to me, because my community gives so much to me. And so, long story short, Kristina, thank you so much for joining me today and being a part of this amazing cause and sharing your story to empower, more people to feel comfortable with being okay to ask for help and look outside of their immediate network to find somebody who can really help them get to where they want to be, because ultimately that's the goal, right?
Yep, absolutely. I'm so excited for your event as well. Wishing you the best of luck.
Thank you. And for those of you who want more information on how you can donate your money, time, or clothes to Dress for Success, there will be more information in the comments. And we'll see you all soon.